Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it.
Brian, thank you. Well, James.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. Here's Champ. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got LeBron James. And it's Champ in at the 1. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Harden. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. From outside. Off the mark. Defended by Harden. Takes a 3. Rebounded by LeBron. The Bronx has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. For 3. No good. On the shot. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Miami. No good that time either. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Yao. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Champ gets the 3 to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Butler passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebounded by LeBron.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
From deep, Jordan. Miami grabs the miss. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. No good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And again, Miami with a triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Shot's good by James.
We all know LeBron has this weapon in his arsenal. Shooting from range, still a big part of his offensive game.
Shoots a fadeaway. Again, the Heat score.
Well, they're still losing. But it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Champ. And the three off target. Miami is gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Harden with it. Now guarded by Butler. The three is up. And Harden gets it to go. On the assist by James. Harden's got 6.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
And the three-pointer goes.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
All right, let's take a look at the shooters who have been on a roll since the break. The NBA field goal percentage leaders over the second half of the season. Second is Kevin Durant. Blake Griffin third.
It's been a shooting clinic from these two ever since the break, making confident selections and just shooting the lights out.
Here's Champ. Last game out, he had 38 points. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
From behind the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. And here they come. Here's Yao. Adebayo grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Yao. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Rebounded by LeBron. Stolen by Lowry. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Can't hit that one.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Jordan's got 8 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The title winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right on the tip.
Connects from downtown.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Oh, really deep three that time.
Man, they're having having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the Heat with some changes. Howard's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tucker comes in for Lowry. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 27 points for him.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
From deep, Jordan. Howard. Grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Pulls it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the Heat shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Money on the 19-footer. And for the Bronx, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. And that one's good by Durant.
Straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Ooh, ripped away. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 6 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Bryant with the bucket.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Jordan. Give him 8. Oh, got that bucket. In no time at all. 11 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Hands it from the wing.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And here's Bryant outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's the Heat with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Bryant after the basket by Miami. Drills it. From deep. And the Nets lead by 21.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Durant. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Counted from distance.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant with his legendary touch proves you wrong.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 36 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Butler. And for the Heat, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bryant finds James. From the arc. Knocks down. triple. James has got his third bucket of the night.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Shoots. The Heat rebound. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by James. A minute 22 left to play in the first. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And that one drops. Now James. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. Now, shot is off. And it's Miami's ball.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Durant pulls it in. The 3 knocks down the long J. Durant's got 12 points.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
It's stolen away. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Bronx. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. And some good young players for the Miami Heat, including Ty.
Had a great opportunity from really day one.
And some felt that Hero plateaued a bit in year 2, Grant.
Yeah, well, still plenty of time for him to grow, though, B.A., and there's reason for optimism. In Miami, you got to be locked in.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for the Nets. That basket's good.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists now tonight.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
For the Bronx, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Yao. Over Adebayo. Yao, good. 10 points for him.
There's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar. It's probably that right there, playmaking.
Puts up a three. Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Yao, hounded by Adebayo. Goes up at the elbow. Nice touch. On the bank shot.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Bird. Off target from three-point range. The Heat have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Griffin outside. Drains the triple. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Bryant outside. He can't hit that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Champ. He's got 9. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Takes a 13-footer. The shot, no good. For the Bronx, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And here's Bryant outside, buries it. From 3. Bryant's got 12.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And the shot goes down. For the Bronx, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Irving for 3. On target. From range. Irving's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. There's the triple. And Bryant pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving. That's good.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the Bronx, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Lets it go from deep. Bird, that's good.
I've heard people argue that Blake Griffin could play some point, and actually de facto point forward is working out well for him.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sinks the tray.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Bird. He had 25 points in his last game. That's the 3 ball to go.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And for Miami, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field to stop the run. No good. Off the glass.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the Heat shooting 53% here in the second quarter. The 15-footer. They get the rebound. Right wing. And good. There's another.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Knocks it down from distance. Jordan's got 14 points.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it. Bird, that's good. He's got 15.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And they're on the break.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And a look at the stats for Bam Adebayo.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Miami on D. Irving for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
Now here's Adebayo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Lowry from the arc. Nails it from 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Butler. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
And here's Griffin outside, hits the three-pointer. Griffin's got 9.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Griffin's shot is off. And for Miami, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And here's Lowry from the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Here's Lowry. And Miami again with the bucket. The visitors with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. Second is Kevin Durant. Blake Griffin third.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Howard's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Hero. And for the Heat, they're shooting really well here in the second quarter, 54%. Oladipo against Lopez. Pass to Lowry. Howard with a screen on Irving. Lopez with the steal. Irving with it. Picked up by Lowry. And here's Griffin outside. Fires in the triple. Griffin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And this is a shot that Griffin has successfully added to his arsenal, and he's looking more and more comfortable with it.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson outside. And here's Lopez from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Back to Irving. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
Well, the Heat's shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jack's up a three, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Jordan. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Lets it fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. A minute 4 left in the second. Pass to Oladipo. The three is up. Good! Another from 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Lopez has got 6 here in the quarter.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And for the Bronx, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. And here's Lopez from the arc. Drop. In the 3. Lopez has got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There's the 3. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
Count it.
That's nicely. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
From outside the arc, and Lopez with the 3.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Bronx, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Well, when you win the back.
And in the latter stages of the season, these guys continue to impress. The race for Rookie of the Year is a tight one, and it's obvious why.
This is an aggressive.
And guys, that first half, man alive, LeBron was getting it done.
This man is feeling it from deep. It's a perimeter league now. Sorry, Shaq.
Come on, Jet.
That's what it is. But this guy.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Heat, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Then it's Bam. Then there's Butler. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. And got it. Another basket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
And here's Lopez from the arc. He buries it from 3. Lopez has got 12.
Well, you don't expect that Brook Lopez would be the guy to respond with a three-pointer. He did so there.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
There's Jackson with the 3. The shot misses, and Miami will go the other way with it. Shoots. Again, the Heat score.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Lopez with it. He's got 9. No good from the wing. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Heat. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Hits yet again. Wow! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here today. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's Jackson with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. Champ with a rebound. For the Bronx, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every
move. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Well, the Nets shooting at a very efficient 67%. Shot from the low post is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Oh, got that one quick.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot. And Bam does such a great job of it.
Pass to Champ. He shoots a 3. And that's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jackson outside. Over Adebayo. That one a little long.
not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the three-pointer goes.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Pass to Lopez. Butler with a steal. Tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
There's Jackson with the three. He can't get it to go. Heat shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, the Nets shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The shot. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Zero hesitation off that nasty crossover.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Jackson with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Jordan, the pass to Lopez. There's Jackson with the three. That doesn't go either for Jackson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Jackson with another miss.
Why does he think that's a good shot? Coach does not want him out there taking threes.
Lopez with the steal. Jackson outside from downtown. The offensive rebound. Over Adebayo. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Off target from outside. And it's Miami's ball. Puts it up from 12. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It feels like he can't miss.
Jackson outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Chant. 12 points for him. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The rebound by Jackson. And the Nets shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Champ can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep. The three ball. Drains the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Heat shooting has been great this game. 58%. Lets it fly. And again, it's Miami converting.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist really the key to that entire sequence.
And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
"14 feet away, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Kept alive. Here's Lopez. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Lopez has got 14.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Out to the right wing. This one for three. Champ with a rebound. And for the Bronx, they're shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Jordan finds Jackson.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Miami, no good that time either. Here's Champ. No good on the triple. Miami shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. To end the run, good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Back to Jordan. Nice look on this one. And yep, it's good. He's got 18.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And a miss there on the triple. And for the Bronx, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. Well, the Heat's shooting 56% today. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Going inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
First one falls for him.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jordan. Butler hits them both. And for the Bronx, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. Oladipo against James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to stop LeBron James when he's coming at you and coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
Hero finds Oladipo. Here's the teardrop. Shot clock at 5. Hero for 3. And so the ball out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Hero touched it last. Down low. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Shoots over Bryant. Oladipo, shot's good. Oladipo's gotten his first basket of the night.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
And here's James. Here's Yao. And so it's the Bronx destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Nets, LeBron James out there with Blake Griffin. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Bryant outside. Fires the three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate. That's a direct dime.
Here's Ellington. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Bryant. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, so it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
The shot by Oladipo, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Oladipo outside. Can they get it? Ellington can't hit. For the Bronx, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Griffin outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Strus. Oladipo with the ball. The floater. James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bryant. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Oladipo with a screen on Bryant. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now, here is James. Yes, it's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Parker, the screen. It's stolen by James. In transition. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Playing with a bunch of different stars throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
Parker, a screen on Irving. Oladipo, the pass to Parker. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Oladipo. Pure from 3-point range.
Oladipo finding his range now.
The Bronx has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Irving, the pass to James. Driving in. And it's Miami with a rebound. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Monday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Back to James. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Here's Strus, defended by Griffin. Pass to Strus, takes the three, and Bryant pulls it down. The Bronx has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Oladipo. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Irving, the pass to James. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Oladipo. James, outside. That three's off the mark. Miami has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Parker. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. James, outside. Pass to Bryant. Takes it inside, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Oladipo outside. That one no good. Great D that time from Irving.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Count the basket. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the 2009 draft #1 pick, Blake Griffin out of Oklahoma, right now doing everything on offense.
Parker, a screen on Irving. Here's Oladipo. Buries it down low.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Yao. Bryant, right side. And that one good. Bryant's got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Strus. Check by James. The three. Griffin pulls down the board. The Bronx has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Out to James. Second chance effort. Double team on James. And here's Griffin outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Give him 20.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Oladipo outside. There's the drive. And Oladipo slams it home.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Now Irving. Pass to Griffin. To the inside. Out to James. And slam dunk by James.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
Oladipo with the ball. 4-3. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Ellington. The Bronx has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bryant outside. Pass to James. Here's Champ. Launches a three. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Miami's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Bryant. And here comes the break. Here's Jordan. Slam dunk by Jordan.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Lowry finds Oladipo. Butler against Jordan. Lowry outside. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's tipped. And he recovers it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Bryant. Now Jordan lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 6 assists here tonight.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And they recover it. For 3, Oladipo sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Pass to James. On the take. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Harden, he's checked in for Bryant.
One shot. One shot.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Howard finds Oladipo into the lane. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. James against Butler. James passes to Harden. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. That shot wide open. Oladipo's got 13 points in this quarter.
And no doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Champ. Back to Harden. Pass to Jordan. It's James on the wing. Here's Champ. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Give him 20. Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Oladipo against Harden. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Jordan. From deep 3-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coming up big tonight. Lowry getting the mismatches he wants and taking full advantage.
Now, here is James. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this...
Coming up next, the Pistons taking on the Nets. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Dave.
Kevin,
Clearly. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards.